Okay. Now I hope that everything is okay. Audio quality is probably sucking right now. Let's turn that down ever so slightly. There we go. Alright, well, hi! Welcome to another live stream. I just had to frantically rush to try and get some NVIDIA drivers installed because Streamlabs decided to update and then the drivers were out of date and I didn't want to launch. So yeah, just like a minute late, 2 minutes late, but that's whatever. I do pride myself on being on time for my live streams. I know it's a big meme out there that live streamers are always late and blah blah blah. But yeah, for a Tuesday live stream, you know, people are gonna get here a little bit late anyway, so it is what it is. Let me just double check everything and make sure that it's all good. Okay, mic volume is fine, music is fine. All of the things are the streamings and the things and the that. No, don't. Why are my screens swapped around? I think my screens might be swapped around. What has happened here today? Let's close that. I think my screens are all still fine. Don't need that right now. Okay. Man, this is a little messy. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right there. Let me just see if Minecraft wants to launch now. I think Minecraft might have crashed while I was updating the drivers. I didn't realize it was still open. Okay, Minecraft is playing. Now, is it displaying here? Is this yeah! Okay, well then there's no problem. There's no problem whatsoever here now, is there? Okay, so, as I was saying, we are doing a live stream, right? And in this live stream, let me just maximize this window. Matt Damon! That's a stupid splash. Anyway, everything looks okay? Alright. We are gonna be doing a little bit of interior decorating on the Randomcraft server today because I figured, why not? We've never really done interior decorating on camera all that much. And I figured that that could be a fun thing to do, right? So I spent a little bit of time, collected some heads that I'm gonna need to use into things. And we have some armor stands and some item frames and some empty maps. And that reminds me, I should probably grab the old map box. And we should also get ourselves a crafting table up there with us. That map box. And can you load in, please? It freaks me out. I get the feeling Shalin was here and blew up half of my base. That wouldn't be good now, would it? Okay, so we need a crafting table. Nothing in there. Okay, let's just grab some. We'll grab some of those and make a crafting table. So we're gonna need that up there. Should have also collected, but I kind of ran out of time. We're gonna need a little bit of these, maybe some of those. Could definitely do with a few of these and probably a few other things, but that's okay, we'll get around to that. Actually, let me just check something real quick here. Oh, we'll go this way. I need to start remembering that there's has the Ko-fi tutorial world been updated from the last for the road tutorial? I believe so. I believe so. Hi, Ulf, by the way. How you doing? Let's leave that there. And let's put this one down there too. Actually, I just want to quickly run upstairs. Actually, no, wait, no. First thing I need to do is... Oof, a little bit of lag going on here. Hopefully what I'm going to do today isn't going to actually completely destroy... Oh, okay, this box is here. What am I missing then? Redstone box? Yeah, redstone box. Okay, I have to go upstairs quickly to at least go grab my redstone box. I believe so. If you download it and the road stuff from the road tutorial isn't in there, then let me know that I forgot about it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that you are doing well as well. Go through here. This room I still really need to do something about. But we'll go through here. Oh, it's nighttime. Eesh, nighttime. Although it's a lot more safe around here now with the lights on the runway. Ooh, okay. I say that. It just means that all the mobs have moved. That's all it is. Alright, so... Actually, we should probably head back in this way, too. Oof, there's a lot of lag going on here. 118 really did mess up a bunch of things. Yeah, I think just... they said that, yeah, it's compatible with your old worlds, but there's something about updating a world that just did not sit well with this game. They really need to sort out. There's some serious issues. I haven't had performance issues like this, jittering and stuff since for a very long time. By the way, say hi to Panda Family. I've been breeding them up a little bit. I haven't gotten around to doing anything special with them, although I have put in the one here in the fauna research department. So, oh no, they suffocated and died apparently. Great. How did that happen? How did that happen? All right, so I'm gonna have to wait. It's probably because it was a baby. And then the baby probably grew up in there somewhere and got pushed into a wall or something. So I'm going to have to make sure that I get an adult in there. But we'll do that a little bit later. For now, let's get started with a little bit of interior design. Actually, the redstone box is probably going to be useful. So let's start off with something easy and get a few of these heads out of the way. So these ones I'm gonna need. I'm also just gonna plop down a few of these and probably a few of these. I'm looking for the ones that I'm not gonna need to put armor stands for. So like, for anyone who has seen my Atlantia series, this is a nice little trick here for like they're meant to look like holographic. It's the planet and then the galaxy that we're in, and it's kind of just floating here. We got the ender chests. Normally I would hide them, right? But we kind of did need an ender chest here, so if I come up with another way of hiding an ender chest in here nicely somewhere, then I might close that up again, just so that it creates the illusion a little bit better. And I might also change out the carpet for light blue or something, because I experimented with the magenta, but now I'm not so sure if I actually like that. What we definitely need around here is some more lighting, because it is not doing well on the lighting front. Okay, so emergency exits, that's going to be something that we need to do. So I'm going to go with just one there, and probably we'll do the same around these parts, although it's going to be a little bit harder to do one here because it doesn't have this one. I might actually have to suspend using an armor stand, and then we can hang it in the middle of the doorway. Damn it, the same kind of goes for these ones, really. There's no real good way of... Oh man, the lag is just not fun. It's not fun. Keeps stuttering. Ridiculous. And there's not really anything around here that causes lag. It's just the 118 generation. It's since that came in that Minecraft just not dealing well with it, I guess. Actually, you know what we could do? We could take some of these cage lights out and replace them with emergency exit. I don't really need these ones here either, so we'll leave one emergency exit like that. And we'll leave one emergency exit there. And take this too. Oh my lord, what is going on? The stuttering is worse than usual. Is it maybe the... Oh, it could actually be my new drivers. Maybe something didn't go quite right there. I'll have to double check that before tomorrow's stream then. But I'm not going to stop this one right now. We're just going to persevere, I guess. So we're going to need one here, although I could just follow the same kind of trend and leave one like that. Okay. One thing that we're going to need in each one of these areas is a first aid kit. So I'm thinking probably a first aid kit would make sense to have probably right there, next to the workstation and the elevator. And then we'll do another one probably around this area, because this is the decontamination room. Ideally I'd like one in here, but that's probably not going to be doable unless I use an armor stand, and I'm going to try and avoid using armor stands with heads as much as I can, because just to save on lag, I guess. So we'll leave one. Leave one there for now, right above that. Although I am still toying with the idea of maybe breaking this out and having another room go off this way for like a medical lab. So like something like what I had on Atlantia with like a little operating table and stuff. Because I have a heart rate monitor in here somewhere. Where is it? There, heart rate monitor. So that could be something that we could do. I'm not entirely sold on any of the layout of this interior right now. So yeah, right. There's one more. We'll do one more first aid kit, and we'll do it probably around. Actually, I think it'll make more sense to have it around the plants than the fauna research, just because you're more likely to scratch yourself or get infected on the side somewhere from something. So put one over just like there. Yeah, I guess that could work. Okay. Now let's see, what other heads do we have that we can just plop around here? And then we'll get to doing a few other things as well. And then we'll get to doing some actual armor stand work in the meantime too. So, cage lights. I mean, I have 4 on me. I could definitely do with some cage lights downstairs. We could also do with all of these engine parts being downstairs in the robotics lab. And also this one needs to just go into the safe. That one's not for today. Can't have bombs lying around, right? So we'll just put this one away in here. Right. Let's see, what else do we have? We got exhausts. And we have jerry can. The valves we could probably start with soon. Let me just double check. And the storage cube. Okay. So I think those ones are good for bringing down here. So probably in the storeroom on the top shelf, we'll put at least one of each part. Hey, Plots! Welcome to the stream, man. What's up? How you doing? Put another one there. And we'll put one of these fan things like that. And an exhaust. Yeah, there. Jerry can, I think I'm just gonna put straight in the... Oh, I'm gonna need to flip that around so you can actually see that it's a jerry can. So is it like that? Yeah, like that. Now you can see that it's a jerry can. Oh, hi Magic. Didn't even see you come in. You wanna come help me with some armor stats? That'd be nice. I got a lot of armor stat work to do. That'd be real nice. Okay, let's see. We can do a storage cube up there. We probably definitely kind of maybe need to put some cage lights here for the workspace, even though it technically has that light strip over there. And then maybe another one there. And what level is? I know you can do it. Magic, that's not the point. I know I can do it too. I'll pay you. I'll pay you whatever you need. As long as it doesn't involve any kind of advantage to dark magic. Dark magic doesn't get anything out of me. But light magic can get some stuff. Okay, and then these other parts, I'm thinking we'll probably do some armor stands and have them scattered around the workspace, or maybe even a few more of them there. Not entirely sure yet, so let's put them away for now. And then let's think, what else can just be put down right now? You don't want to go overboard with... No, leave me alone. Bloody spam calls. All day, every day. Spam calls, spam calls, spam calls. Okay, let's start with some speakers. Actually, I'm gonna need my deco box, because the deco box contains the book. What else do I have in here that I could use? Probably the invisible glow item frames. Those would be mightily handy. Also have some of these keypad things that I'm going to probably need to use. Could even use some of these for screens. Okay. Let's start with some speckers. Right, so we're going to put some speckers. We put one specker in that corner up there. Put another specker in that corner up there. And I'm not entirely sure. Probably small armor stance is going to do the thing. So let's give this a try. So first thing is attention. Then no gravity. Then small stand. Nope, small stand, yes. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent size for a speaker, I guess. Baneable. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's nudge this butt boy up a bunch of times. This is gonna take a while. Nudge, 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 nudge. Nudge, nudge, nudge. Nudge again. We're gonna need to tilt the head. Not up, sorry. Oops. Down. Tilt head down like so. Then we're going to nudge it. Oh, I need to let's see here. This is towards negative Z, negative A. Okay, so we're gonna mostly be dealing in negatives here. Nudge negative X, and then nudge negative Z. And then we can nudge it up a bit more. And it's right up in the corner there. Probably try and get it out just a little bit. So maybe +1Z. Oh no, I can't even. I don't even reach there. So let me just. Can I? Yeah, probably just scaffold up with this. Why not? Let's see, positive 1 and positive 1 like that, and then we'll just don't think there's going to be anything close by this, so I don't need to lock it. I just need to make it invisible, and that is a nice little corner speaker. Very nice. Okay, now let's try and do the same with this one. So we're gonna go with preset attention, then styles, no gravity, small stand, nudge, up, nudge, up, nudge, up, nudge up. Let's not forget to bring that down. Is it already too high for me to reach? There we go. And then we're gonna go with, sorry, I forgot again, negative Z and positive X. So we're gonna go nudge and nudge. And then we're going to go +1, -1, and then nudge it up some more, and nudge it up again. That one's in the corner. And then can I still reach it for stand visible? Yep, there we go. Okay. And that's the speakers in the corners. Cool. Okay. What can we do next? There's gonna be a... Oh, this needs to go downstairs, actually, now that I think about it. This one's gonna go right on... right there. That's important. Actually, there was another one that was mightily important, to be honest, and that was... the Wheatley one. I actually want to try and make a robot out of Wheatley. This one. We'll do one in storage and we'll do one on the workstation, because we are going to be using those pretty shortly, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure yet. There's some consideration story-wise that I'm going to need to take. We just had a little sip of kombucha for my gut health. Old man Derpol cannot function without kombucha anymore. My insides get very unhappy with my eating habits. It's a good balance. You know? Kombucha so that I can have burgers. How is your day How is your day going today? James, hi. Welcome to the stream. First timer. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I just have to try and remain focused as to what I am doing here. Okay, so I actually brought these ones along because I wanted to do a little bit of a thing here. Now I can't remember if I had these in hands or if I used them as heads. I think I just used them as baby heads and then put them over the button, right? I think that's what I did. So let's just... Nope, wrong one. Attention. And then small stand. And no gravity. And then this is positive Z. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hi, Narsaw. Still need to know how to pronounce that. At some point, you're gonna need to tell me on Discord. You're gonna need to write it out in like the phonetic alphabet and let me know, because I keep saying it the way I said it the first time, and you told me that wasn't right, but I don't have any better information. So here we are. What did I say? Positive Z, right? Yup, it was positive Z. Okay, I will nudge it up like that, and then hopefully if I just do that. See, that's still protruding quite a bit. I would prefer if it protruded less. That would be fantastic. But I mean, the other thing I could do, I could just put it in hand. So if I did, let's see. What block under a carpet near honey waiter? Oh, honey. Just it's not a big drop, so it just helps that if I do decide to drop down, then it's honey there. But honestly, most of the time, that's also why the trapdoors are here with no honey, because I could just run down and fall down, because I mean, that little bit of fall damage, there isn't even any fall damage there. But it's honey. Okay, so that, but then we're going to first off give it arms. Then we're going to swap slots, head with main hand. Denator is here. Hi, Denator. Well, welcome. Have you been on the stream before? I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna go also with the attention. And now I need to try and figure out how to get this right arm to do what I need. Just like that. And then, actually, honestly, if I just rotate this guy. Yeah. Rotate. And rotate. And then this is positive X. Okay, so we're going to nudge you to positive X. Oh, but that's not big enough. Urgh, that's the other problem. That's not big enough. Try preset block. Nah, it's not. Yeah. No, it's gonna have to be baby head. That's the only option to cover that thing properly. So we'll just quickly do again what we did before. Put the head. Yeah, this is how I did it last time too. I couldn't remember if there wasn't maybe a better way of doing it, but I guess not. It's just one of those things where, oh, come on. Small stand, yes. Apply gravity, no. And then nudge up. And then nudge positive Z. And then nudge minus. That's as good as we're gonna get it. Okay, and we'll just stand visible, no, and we'll actually lock this one just in case. I really hate when they are suffocating. Yeah, it's kind of stupid that they go all dark and whatnot. But so now, if I can actually come here and I mean, it looks better when you, yeah, there, right? So you do it from the. You can actually press the keypad and it looks like you're opening the door. That's what I wanted, right? Actually, now that I think about it, this one should have been a retinal scanner, but that's whatever. Let's do the same here quickly. Let me just double check what this is. Negative X. Okay. We'll just quickly do this one as well. Presets, attention, style, small, style, nothing, nudge. Was it positive X? Nope, it was negative X. Of course it was negative X. Negative X, and nudge, negative X. And this one's not suffocating. Why is this one not suffocating? This one's not suffocating, and it's like a pixel deeper into the block. That makes no sense. I've always worried about entities causing lag. Honestly, with the way the 118 is handling the world itself, it can't get any worse. And to be fair, with the amount of armor stands and like item frames and stuff that I have in my base, it's nowhere near any point of causing me any kind of lag yet, so I'm still good with that. And I'm trying to keep it down low. It's not like I'm building massive sculptures out of I don't know, Magic. How many armor stands did that that hell spawn in your honey farm? How many armor stands was that? Stand visible, no. And utilities, lock. Because that was a lot. And honestly, there's other things that, you know what, some of you haven't seen. And seeing as this is a armor stand freaking live stream at this point, might as well. 118 added extra depth seems like such a poor decision with how poor Java runs. Yeah, they no, but 118 on a new world doesn't run so bad. But they said no, it's going to respect old worlds and everything's going to be fine. But no, updating a world from 116 to then 117 to 118, it just isn't working as great as they would have said. Because see, like, Magic does a lot of these sorts of things, right? Multiple, like, there's a few armor stands in here. I think it's almost 100, just one thing alone. That was his, actually, you know what, we're gonna go there now. We're gonna go there, and you guys are gonna tell me if I'm wrong for calling this thing a Hellspawn. Because it is disturbing, it is ugly, it is... I'm not gonna body shame it, but, you know, it's not cool, man. The fact that this thing even exists on the server upsets me. It upsets me. It gives... I still have nightmares down in my lab certain nights. Of like dark magic and that thing chasing me down. It's just not... It's not nice. Also, can we appreciate that Mr. I am so cute and cuddly and ooh, I don't do any bad, no, has these cactuses next to his portal? Like, how sadistic can one person be? Seriously. Okay, let's see here. Where is this abomination? Oh, there it is. There it is. Hooah! This thing. Now tell me that this wouldn't give you nightmares. Somebody hug me. I'm scared at whatever is getting hyped up. It's for security purposes. No, it's not, Magic. It's just for you and your... Ugh, and your sadistic ways. This thing. I know it's some kind of fast food mascot or something that you guys have in the Philippines, but, like, seriously, bro. This thing is... Ugh! Look at that face! Look at those dead eyes! And that blood-stained tongue. No. It's terrible. I'm out of here. I'm out. I don't like it. Magic, you still got a lot of things inside these walls that you need to do, yeah? And by the way, can you now please come and, like, just get rid of your torch spam? Because, seriously, like, you could take away quite a lot of these and it still wouldn't even... Yeah. You could significantly bring this down. What even is due here, did this thing? Well, it's not griefing if nobody wants it, right? You have my permission to grieve. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. By comparison, this little llama thing, on the other hand, is adorable, right? And the little sand pyramid and things, those are adorable. But the that thing, no, that thing needs to die. Can you load, please? Oof. Okay, that didn't go according to plan. All right, back to the boy. So you really have to decorate so the next episode isn't such a pain in my backside. If Derpol have the pattern to remove every single one, patient to remove every single one of them. Llama action figure must be protected at all costs. Yes. Llama action figure is good. These actually got... if you think the llama is good, sorry, I have to do. I also love Chunky Enigma plush. Yeah, the Enigma plush is good. It's actually the prize that you win in Phobia, right? Wait, which way? Magic's this way, I believe. Is it? Yes, it is. Magic also has a very cool little ghast here. Little crying ghast. I had to just show you that too then. If you like the llama, that's good. And the little portal. The portal's also very... It's very minimalistic. It's not like 100 armor stands to make it look very portal-y. But, I mean, you could definitely see that's a portal. And I like that minimalist... If you can make something look recognizable with the least amount of armor stands possible, then that is a win, in my opinion. Yeah, Magic's got some tricks. Yeah, they don't call him Magic for nothing. I miss my old portal. Yeah, I can imagine. You should never get too attached to the one on the ceiling. Ceilings are only for early. And honestly, next time, I don't even think ceiling's going to happen at all until until you need it for like farms and stuff. Like, it's not going to be a communal thing at all, I don't think. Anyhoozle, let us get back to decorating this place. So let's see, what else can we put down that isn't going to require armor stands? Okay, one of the things that I think we definitely need is a coffee machine. I'm going to put the coffee machine like right there, close to where I'm going to need to work. I might also just move these screens up a little and put this thing a little bit more elevated and actually have some chairs here. That's probably a good idea as well. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're definitely gonna do that. I'm just hoping that that armor stand doesn't get in the way of me being able to do anything. So, what was the abomination referencing? Looked kind of like a Teletubby. It's some kind of Filipino fast food chain mascot kind of deal going on there, like a Filipino Ronald McDonald deal going on. I think it's like chicken nuggets or something. I don't know. Ask Magic. I'm assuming you did ask Magic. That's who you were actually asking. Okay. So the speaker is going to be kind of in the screen there. Although, you know what? We could just move the screen and have a little bit of more asymmetry going on here. So we'll do this. And that. Yes, see, I was paying attention when he built it because my eyes were glued to the abomination on screen. Yeah, that's what happened. I was like, I need to take notes about whatever this demonic thing is because it'll probably come back to bite us in the ass. It's called Jollibee. Oh, that's why you put it into the bee farm. Just because it's called Jollibee. Is it a bee? Is it meant to be some kind of fat bee? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to fat shame the thing, but like, it is a big boy, chunky boy, right? So, how we gonna do? Let's take this out for a second, right? And then let's see if we just do that. No, but I don't want it that high up, do I? No, I guess I don't. I kind of just want it to be like... Oh, you know what we could do? Just do it like this. That does mean that I'm gonna need to put... I'm gonna need to put some... everything on this thing is gonna need to be armor stands then, and I don't like that either. Don't like that at all either. So I don't know. Yes, my version is kind of cute, right? Right? No, it isn't. Oh no, it's actually kind of cute. No, 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 not at all. Cause see what I want, what I would want here is some kind of place for me to actually sit at my desk, probably on a light stick, because that just looks cooler. So yeah, then if that's the seat, then if that's there, I don't like that. Well, I mean, this is probably going to be carpet and then a trapdoor. So, hey, Sonic, yo, what's up? It's adorable magic. You did a great job, Derp. Kill it before it lays eggs. All serious, it's a great statue. Creative use of gas tears. Yeah, it's still creepy though. It's still creepy though. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna. I don't know what I want to do. We're gonna need. I'm gonna need some iron trapdoors. That's for sure. So let's grab my iron thing here, eat so I don't run around all slow like. So I'm gonna need definitely some trapdoors. Okay, put that away. Yeah, I don't think there's a way around doing this without trapdoors. So then it's just going to be a little too thick. I might have to bring these down again. Dang it! Oh, no. I don't have to do that, but what I do have to do is at least put these over. Oh man, I don't need to do that either. Just that. Anyway, the reason why we're doing 3 live streams this week, for those of you that didn't see the community post, I'm going to be doing a live stream today, doing some Randomcraft, and then tomorrow doing some snapshot stuff. We can have a discussion about snapshots and ancient cities and whether or not it's even worth it. And then on Saturday we'll do some more Cars with Jack, hopefully finish that up. The reason for that is because I have been working tirelessly in the background to upgrade my organizational structure, files, note-keeping system, project tracking system, calendars, you name it. I have been setting up everything so that from here on in, I'm going to be hopefully a lot more productive, so that maybe I can put out a live stream and 2 videos, or 2 live streams and a video every week without fail. So that's kind of the goal for everything. So we'll probably just put these a little bit further away, which I'm also thinking this thing should probably get moved. Alright, so let's just give ourselves a little bit more clearance space with this, and in fact this thing could go sideways now that I think about it. So let's quickly move this bad boy completely. Oh wow, I just dug through the floor. Is most of your base underground, Derp? I'm not super familiar, I hate to say, mostly asking since unlike a lot of SMP stuff, yours actually has interiors. Fun fact about me, I will never make a building, or okay, maybe never is a strong word, right? But I will always endeavor to put interiors into my buildings. That is something that absolutely upsets me about SMPs. We all know which SMP I'm talking about specifically. It's not something that I like. So I like making my interiors, even if the interior is just a farm, even if the interior is literally just smooth stone, right? But hey, you want to see a little bit of my base? I will give you a quick little base tour because you deserve it. So let's start from the outside. Now, a lot of things have evolved over time, so you're gonna have to go back and watch my whole series. I mean, there's not a lot of episodes, just go watch it. But I'll give you a quick little rundown, right? A little brief little Derpol history lesson. I still haven't put a bed in there. Okay, well, we'll fly out quickly. I'll go grab a bed. So when I got here, I came in my little RV van. This was the office of the health and safety inspector. It had a fence all the way around it, and eventually lag came and pranked me. You can see there, that's not a style option. Everything behind all of this concrete and terracotta and everything, there's a layer of obsidian that was a complete dome over my base, and instead of removing it, I embraced it and turned that into the observatory bunker thing here, and I still have a landing pad there for where I want to put a little something, and down here is a garage and all sorts of stuff. So I'll show you the interior in a second. Then going around this side, there's the road that wraps around that I've just finished. There's the antennas, there's the battery cell, and there's the satellite dish. So you can see the road comes all the way around here. There's still some space here. I'm going to put a greenhouse here. I already designed it. I just didn't have time in the last episode. There's going to be a little greenhouse there, and on that hill is going to be a comms tower, like a air traffic controller. There's going to be a missile silo over here, and then we have the runway. Very nice and miniature scaled, fairly accurate runway with a blast plate, and then the aircraft hangar with one of Enigma's spaceship designs up in this biz. Let me just sleep quickly. But all of that came post Obsidian Dome, right? Before that, there was a little hole at the back here. You followed the ladders down, and then this was my original little lab setup, and I need to get a few more of these hazmat suits. This was my original little lab, and then even down here, like I said, even if I don't do an interior like this, I didn't design very nicely interior-wise or anything, but I will at least put smooth stone and make it look semi-decent, or at least I'll take out other things and leave the stone behind, right? Oh no, I triggered that thing. That's a lot of lag. I've had my game crash because of this, especially when it's a full harvest. Just give me 1 second. Organization is great. I lack it, but I hope your system works out. I wouldn't mind taking notes if you were willing to share. 100%. At some point, I will share with you. We can get into a call on the Discord, and I'll share with you some of the things that I do. It's something that I've considered doing as I've been toying around with the idea of a second channel for a long time. I don't know if organization would be something that I'd want to focus on, or if I would I would kind of like just a Twitch channel with where I could just play cyberpunk games, things like The Ascent and Cyberpunk 2077 and like Cloudpunk and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, so no, it's the dripstone and the glowberries and stuff, right? So this is that farm, and I have a super smelter down there, and a little farm, and this farm, and moss farm, and a little cactus farm, just like tucked away all of these sorts of things in here. This was where I started. I mean, I'm still technically in my starter base because I started my season late compared to the other randoms. So I'm not going starter base and then main base. I'm just gonna keep expanding my starter base until the end of the season, and then I'll go big next time. In here, there's a little villager breeder, which leads into this area, which is another little bit of the lab with a zombie converter 4 times. And then down here, I have a little bit of a trading hall. I know, very weird. Everything here kind of loops back on itself. That's the garage. And then also at the back here, there's another little room that I still need to decorate properly. But it's where I keep my sheeps and my carpet duper. And I still need to fix the fact that that's my storage system down there. Kind of just goes straight through. And that goes back to the hangar. Alright? So that's everything from this level. And then from there, we go down to this area here, which is the bigger part of the lab and my main storage system and everything. This was kind of where I went and expanded. So I have my nether portal over here. I have the panda breeding area there. We got Jim over here and Bob over here. And then this is my storage system, which is the multi-item sorter from Rapscallion. And then from there, if you go down here, there's like mine stuff. This actually hooks up from here, hooks up back to the robotics lab that's there. And then you can fly all the way up to the hangar. And then if you go down all this way, that's a creeper farm in that big pipe that's powering the lab and everything. It's sucking up all of the lava from the bottom of the world. And this is my creeper farm. And then this is just my mines, which is also like everything that I do is just organized. Like like my mines are like all well cut out and everything. Like I don't start mining until I have my access tunnels for the mine sorted and everything like that. It's just the way my brain works. I know it's a little bit weird sometimes, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, so then if you come up here, then over this way, there's a big amethyst that I use for farming the amethyst stuff, which I have at my shop. And then over, let's see, there's nothing else there, there's nothing else there. Yeah, the rest of it's just the stuff that you've seen now. The Fauna and Flora Research Department up in this biz. I need to replace the panda. Got the goat, the mushroom, some villagers, and a phantom. Right? Growing a Shallan. Got Magic's Christmas present in this tank. I got Fluffy, Nimral's chicken in that one. And this is the Flora. And then the robotics. And then back to this lab, the main lab, the R&D department. Also, there is, we go through here. This is my office. And then in here is kind of my bedroom. And Susan's charging station. And then if we just jump through here, I have a few clerics just to help me with bottles of enchanting. So does the central reactor hide a bubble vector? No, yeah, that's the creeper farm. And then deep slate mines are quite grim looking, but that's my jam, so I approve. I do love the Sarah White lab you've got going. Good Flora lab, thanks. A lot of the inspiration for this live stream's gone a complete different direction, and it's fine. It's fine. I can always decorate later. It's not a big deal. Also, I should probably just 1 second. I should at least show you the vault door working once. I took out the blocks because I've been going in and out so much that I just didn't feel like doing do, right? So let me show you where a lot of my inspiration comes from, and I think vice versa as well. Enigma and I go back and forth with who's actually That's a card reader, by the way. I'll show you on the way back. Enigma and I go back and forth with who inspires who for what now, where, right? So I take inspiration from his lab, and then he takes inspiration from my lab, and back and forth we go. And so both our lab styles kind of grow together that way. Tech ID card, that one. All right, we'll grab it on the way back out. So his works a little different. His is more of a like a, you know, all of them retract at the same time with the central thing. And then if you go up here, his lab is decorated. This one at least. So you can see there's a lot. I think he got this idea, the charging station thing, from me. And then, I mean, the tube thing is kind of a old lab sort of stuff. Vending machine, I think he got from me. But then, you know, I'm using some of this. I got these little holding cell inspirations from him again. So yeah, there's Irvin the Watcher, looks after Enigma's tea. This whole setup here is just for Enigma's tea brewing. And let me just eat again. Also, little Easter egg, Pickle Rick. And then up here, that's an exit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't want to go through there right now. This is his Flora research department, which he's over at his bigger base now, and he's expanding on all of these ideas with bigger, better labs. But this kind of was the idea that where I got the fauna and flora research department things from. Also, there's the fauna research over this side, right? He also has like he also has a phantom and a couple of different animals and a testificate and a zombie and everything. Oh, hi, Livestream. Welcome to the stream, Livestream. And then he has a little robotics department over here, which I'm trying to one up. And then he has his he's got like a storage filing cabinet sort of deal over here, and then the office here. Right, this is his little office. Can't remember what's up these. That's also just a emergency exit kind of deal. All right, definitely similarities, but there is a different vibe. I can't quite place it. If you're in it, you'll definitely realize that there's a lot of differences. Enigma's feels so my original one was inspired. Well, okay, so this is his second lab, right? He made his first lab over at Tech Industries. Then I kind of copied and adapted that lab for Atlantia, for my lab. And then he came over here and he made upgrades to his lab using some of my ideas. And then I took inspiration from the second lab to make my second lab. And now he's over at his third lab making more lab things, right? It's a long story. You're just going to have to go back and watch, and you'll see the progression. So this one's got quite of a industrial vibe. His first one was a lot more labby. I think this one's a bit more of a industrial feel to it, because there was, I guess it because and subconsciously he was working on a lot of steampunk stuff at the time, so it was a lot. I mean, there's a lot of copper in there and stuff like that, right? Whereas mine doesn't really have all that much copper. And now I should probably show you guys my card reader. It works a little bit differently to, oh come on, one place where I shouldn't place it. What's the Derpol Labs? And I forget which one it's meant to be. I always I think it's just this one. I have too many key cards, so if I chuck that, then that opens and then it pops out back this way, right? Slightly different. It's kind of, I mean, it's normal, right? You take inspiration from someone, they take inspiration from you. As long as you're adapting it, then there's nothing wrong with that, and it fuels the evolution of each person's style in some way, right? Which is, it's good. That's what you want. Anyway, back to a little bit of decorating. We still have an hour, so we could probably still do a lot. Are all the random sci-fi themed? I don't know how far along Magician is with the desert you showed. No. In this season, Enigma and I were the only two like sci-fi themed ones. We'll see how that goes but it's not a sci-fi themed SMP. People can do whatever they want. It's just that Enigma and I kind of gravitated towards each other because we were both into sci-fi. That's how we met, and that's kind of how, you know, my story progressed from Atlantia, where I was already a scientist, and then kind of, you know, fueled my story-driven path to Randomcraft with the whole time travel dimension thing. Ice Scanner and Card are both great little touches. Yeah, no, they're good. Yeah, for sure. I found you through Pinterest because despite building sci-fi, I couldn't figure out how to detail it. Fair enough. All right. Let's get back to what we were doing. I'm going to need some blue carpet because I do not like what the magenta was doing over there. So we're just going to pop the magenta back in there and grab some blue carpet. Light blue carpet. Yes, we have some here. Fantastic. I love this. Definitely next season I am beelining it for a multi-item sorter. It took me too long this season to get one. It's just one of those, that's going to be #1 priority no matter what. That and the ender chest setup, right? Without those two things, I just cannot function. I wouldn't be putting out I'd probably be putting out like a video a month, just because without those things, it just doesn't. Things just don't happen fast enough for me. Okay, let's put some carpet here for the seats. I don't need to crouch. Why am I crouching? And then actually, oh, oh, how did I do? Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this different. I want to do the same one that I did for the Cyberpunk interiors. Kinda. I'm gonna need levers. Dang it! Everything's upstairs where I was building. Chess Monster is the best storage system. Magic, I hate you. I genuinely just hate you. Right? Sometimes you just upset me. I'm hoping to build the storage unit Cubfan used in his Pyramid Season 7. I love the water pit he used to dump items. That's this. It's just without the Shibalba, the water pit that he used, right? But it has a shulker sorter. It sorts out non-stackables that go into here that doesn't go through the whole system. And this is the exact same Rapscallion multi. This is actually an upgraded version of the one that he used. This is the newer version of the Rapscallion multi-item sorter. But that's this, yeah. It's got all the same sorting mechanisms. I'll show you upstairs quickly. Let me just grab some cobble. I only need like 11 cobble. So it's that. Yeah, you should really go check out Rapscallion if you want to learn about storage tech. Him and the boys, they got some good stuff, man. Him and his whole crew. So yeah, like it's this one, right, with all the blocker items and everything. all the categorizations. That's what it is. I wish the chess could be single-sided. You can do it single-sided. You can do them single-sided. But, well, no, there's no but, really. You could just do them single-sided and have it just come down to one side, right? There's only one line of hoppers behind this thing. You can't just do them. You would need like pillars of blocks in between if you want to make it look nice, right? But they can be single-sided. You can also make them so that they zigzag, so that everything does flow to the bottom chest, which is something that would be nice, but having them, you know, flat like this and not zigzagging all over the place, because otherwise it looks too much like a friggin' honeycomb situation. I don't like that. That sort of looks by far the best out there. Yeah, it is for big tech servers that have like multitudes of things. It might not be the best item sorter out there, but for a single player, like, there is really no better option, honestly. And he is always working on it to make it better and better and better, which is important. So what I want, one second, what I want is for, nope, I want one there, and I want one there, and then we're gonna flick them on. Oh no, but I want them one more back from there. So there. I mean, technically, one second. We are going to go full tilt here. We're going to do one there, and we're going to do one there. Right? And then, oh man, I'm gonna need grass. I'm gonna need bone meal. I'm gonna need carpet. The carpet that, okay, man, the light carpet's fine. And we are going to, what am I doing? I need grass and I need bone meal. Grass and bone meal. Grass and bone meal. So we get 2 of that. And hopefully I still have some bones lying around. I do not. Do I have any in here? Yes, I have some bone meal here. Let's take a stack. Okay, now we are going to pull another Enigma trick here. You guys are gonna like. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in there and in there. And we're actually gonna go in there as well. We'll replace that in a little bit. So we're gonna need our grass blocks, grass block. And then you mentioned an ender chest storage, or were you referring to organization? What's that? Yeah, you'd still need a space between the redstone is 2 blocks thick. Yeah, that is true. You mentioned ender chest storage, or were you referring to organization? No, I mean like actual, I mean, okay, my boxes aren't really very full right now, but like proper ender chest. Yeah, I guess it's organization, not storage. Same thing though. Okay, like that, and like that, and I need blocks there. Bear with me for a second here. Actually, we're gonna need those blocks there. Then we're gonna go there and there. And we're gonna go... Wait, which way is this gonna point when I put this down now? I always forget. Oh no, I need to be on the other side of this thing then. Okay, that's fine. Just we need to be there. When we do that, nice. Right, and then we do that. Okay. Oh, but you see, now there's the problem. Okay, okay. No biggie, no biggie. Right? It's just, I had an idea. The idea didn't work. But we're getting there. So let's put the levers back here. There's a reason why I had them there. And I forgot about that reason. But alas, we shall fix this. That. Can a flower work? Maybe. Does flower work? Flower does work. Yay. Have you seen Ethos 5 hopper ceiling trick to full shulker boxes? Oh snap. That's a sexy trick. Yeah. It's a good trick. Learned it from Enigma. Oh, that's why you can't do flowers, because it doesn't replace. Okay, my bad. Ethos 5 hopper ceiling trick to full shulker. No, I need to. You can share a video with me later and tell me what that's about. If I can have a way to auto refill my ender chest, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing. But now here's the fun bit of this, right? You like how the carpet and the lever is interchanging with each other here, right? But there's a reason why I have like that, right? What happens when I do that? See, that's why I needed the levers to be on and in the back, because now I got like little swivel chair thingies, right? And it's got actual powered iron backs. That's something that chuffed me the first time I did it, and it'll chuff me forever. I think you can't replace flour. No, you can't, Magic. Thank you for eventually coming to my aid. We'll put the globe and the galaxy back, and that looks a lot better. Now we have 2 seats here, right? I'm still not entirely happy about the fact that this is so low down, but I guess it's gonna have to do, because if it goes up, then it's way too high, right? It really is just too high. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that there, and we're gonna actually get around to doing some other things. So let's see, what's next on the agenda would be let's get, okay, we'll get that one. What's this one? Not that one. Get the keyboard. Now we'll get another screen. And we'll get some CCTV camera screens. And then we will grab... Oh, there. We'll get 4 of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Place those so we don't lose them. And then we'll get some invisible item frames. So I'm thinking potentially like 2 there, 1 there. Okay, so that's the keyboard. That's one of the screens. That's the other screen. And CCTV we could probably just put on the side wall here. There we go. So when you're sitting here and you're working, you can still check security and make sure that everything's okay. That's nice. And then I'm just gonna quickly chuck a few things out of my inventory here. Don't need these things anymore. DMG the shulker box trick on Discord. Simple concept, but being very practical for me. image to map looks so insanely helpful. Yes, it is. It is. It's something that we're probably not gonna have next time round, and I'm okay with that. I mean, to be fair, having Enigma on the server, like, that guy will bust out a map like this in like an hour or two. Like, he'll probably just spend the first month making a bunch of maps and then be done with it, right? I don't have any doubt, but being able to come up with your own compositions like this and then being able to put them in for story-wise stuff is very helpful. But I don't think we're going to be having that because it's a data pack that doesn't really get well maintained, and you know, Enigma doesn't need another thing that he needs to maintain, so probably won't do it. Okay, let's see what else. I guess next up I probably would like to do, because there's not a lot of light around here, so I'm thinking we could probably do with a little bit of a power cell. I'm thinking if we do, no, one more up there, and then we do that, right? And then we're gonna get 2 armor stands again. Put the one down. Okay. Armor stands. Attention. And no gravity. Nudge up. Okay, maybe I didn't need to nudge by 3. That was a little too little. Nudge by another 3. Actually, maybe we just do this as a baby stand. So, small stand, yes. Yes. And then we'll nudge it up quite a lot. Okay, and then probably bring it down by 3. Okay, I'm gonna just do stand visible, no, and lock that one. It also looks sadly very moddy. Yeah, but it's I'm fine with it. I don't care if it looks moddy. If it anything that helps my story along, I am fine with it looking moddy. It's the same with like my PR goggles looks moddy, right? And quite a lot of our season 2 stuff is going to end up looking a little moddy, but who cares? I don't know how randoms feel about feeling vanilla authentic. We don't really. We play vanilla. Everything is doable in vanilla. The only things that aren't vanilla are things that add to the story. Most of the map art you can technically do in vanilla, so we're just saving ourselves a little bit of time with the data pack, right? The custom heads, most people use that nowadays, so I don't feel guilty about it at all. But at the end of the day, everything that we do, right? Everything that we build can still be done in vanilla. The custom heads, that requires a data pack, right? But like I said, most people these days play on a server that has that data pack added to it. So again, I do not feel, actually I just remembered how I should do this to do it proper. I don't feel guilty about it. And the map thing, like I said, technically you can do that in vanilla. Those ones are just for story. These ones are a lot easier to do, so you know you could do these in vanilla, no problem. Especially as as community projects and stuff. If you guys all want to use them, do it as a community project. Collect all the resources together and do them yourselves. Right? There's no reason you can't do it. So doesn't make a difference to me. Unlock that for a second and do. Player heads are definitely a good quality of life thing. Bedrock Edition can pose armor stands. Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, so Bedrock can't really, I don't know, can they use custom heads? Oops. Okay, there was a reason why this wasn't looking right, and that's because it needs to be 2, and then it needs to be big heads. Okay, so like that, and now let's do this. Oh, dang it. Presets, attention. This is -X. So nudge -X and again nudge -X. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll stand visible no and utilities lock. Essentially, Bedrock can use player heads just as Java does. They need their own data. Okay, well then, yeah. Like I said, most frickin' servers these days. I have never seen a server that doesn't have it. And honestly, any server that doesn't have it at this point is probably getting bombarded with requests from their players to have it. And honestly, it doesn't affect performance all that much. It's up to you if you want to add the armor stand book to help with the custom heads, but a lot of custom head decorations can be done without armor stands. So if you don't want to deal with that entity sort of stuff, the heads themselves are just blocks and it shouldn't be a problem. So, you know, at this point in time, I genuinely don't think there's any reason not to have it. In fact, it'd be nice if player head drops would just become a vanilla thing with the amount of people that already use it. It's one of those things. That's something where games like RimWorld and stuff really did well. Adding mods into the game and collaborating with mod creators to bring their mods to life inside the base game. Something that Minecraft really needs to learn to do better. Genuinely. Minus. And minus. And then nudge 3 down. Nudge another 3 down. Yep, that's fine. Okay, and then styles, visible no, and nope, lock. Okay, now we have that battery cell kind of thing there, and that's giving off some light, so that's great. I think it's just YouTube SMPs, but I don't look around much. It's been a great addition when I've had it, though. The mild enthusiasm, getting a dolphin head or whatever, has just helped make more moments feel special. It's not just YouTube SMPs. I think YouTube SMPs are the ones that obviously, like with everything, made it famous, made it something that everyone wanted. But I've played on public and even private servers that aren't like YouTube SMPs like this, and genuinely, there aren't many out there that don't have at least the Hermitcraft Essentials vanilla tweaks data packs. Everyone has the player heads. Some might hesitate to put the armor stands on because of performance issues. You know, motivating your players to use more armor stands could be detrimental to your server. But a lot of those servers run on paper anyway, and then they have other anti-lag plugins, so they concede to put on the armor stands because it makes the players happy and it makes for a lot more fun content, or you know, playing experiences and stuff like that. So it's one of those things, man. It's just one of those things that it's just normal for those things to be in the game at this point, and it upsets me that some of those things aren't. There's a reason why it's called Vanilla Tweaks, and you know, fair enough, not everything Vanilla Tweaks does should be in the game, but I genuinely think quite a lot of that site could just be implemented, especially some of the crafting tweaks, you know, back to blocks and stuff like that would be really bloody nice to have. Alright, okay, let's put a little R2-D2 on my desk, because that's something that I genuinely just want to have, as always. We put a little R2-D2 right there somewhere, maybe? Oh, and I need a armor stand for this, again. Armor stand. Put a little R2-D2 on my desk. Little R2-D2 on my desk. How doth I put this? Put it there then. For you, then we go show arms, and we go swap slot, main hand, style, small stand, and then preset attention, and then we go pose, right arm plus. And then we go rotation. Take it this way round. Boom, boom, boom. And actually, that's probably fine. So now this is -X. So we'll nudge this to -X. And turn off gravity while I'm at it. And then nudge to -X. And then this one is -Z. So nudge -Z. And then we'll nudge it down. Nudge it a little up again. No, that was more down. Okay. Nudge it up. And nudge it up. Another thing that I've been doing... Oh wait, he's still saying things. What is the craft block? The crafting tweaks back to blocks. It's just where you can essentially, I can actually show you. You could take like slabs and you can put them back into blocks, right? Stuff like that. That's very handy to have, and it's something that I think Minecraft should just have. I agree to some crafting tweaks. I even thought some of them are in the vanilla game. Thank goodness one player sleep is finally a vanilla feature. Exactly, that's my point. A lot of these things are just taking longer to happen. Like they feel some kind of weird, what do you call it? Obligation to nostalgia, right? All right, Magic, see ya. Now, if only the rainy weather was fixed. I mean, dude, there's so much rain. It's unnecessary. This server never stops raining. Stand visible, no. Okay, so we got a little R2-D2 resting on our keyboard, which I'm okay with. I don't know if it should be on the keyboard, but I'll leave it there. The other thing that I want to put on the desk is the moose. All right, we need to put a moose. So I need another armor stand for Pete's sakes. Should just have a stack of armor stands on me. Why don't I do that? Why don't I do that? Anywho. Let's put that. Keep your head. Keep your arms. Swap slot. Small stand. Gravity no. Tension. Pose adjust. Rotation. and then nudge -z. Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. Plus. Nudge -x, and then nudge -y, and maybe we do nudge +z, and then nudge more. No, not y. Nudge -x. Put the mouse like right there somewhere. Maybe do another one of those. Nope, wrong way. Right there, and then we'll drop it down a little bit more. That's fine. I would have preferred it to be a little bit higher, but I'm okay with that. For my single player, I just turned rain off completely. Got tired of dealing with it. Yeah, that's a good choice for a single player for sure. So stand visible, no, and lock. Now we have a little moose with the keyboard. Nice. Okay. Now, what else can we do quick sticks in a hurry? We also have a Rubik's Cube. We still got the weekly. This thing needs to go into a glass case. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put that, but we'll figure that out. Yeah. This also, I've become convinced that we are going to need more space here. Right, I'm gonna put in a medical lab in this space here. I think that's probably for the best. We're also going to need to cover that up a little bit, and we're going to need to take this table away probably, or just move it. Not entirely sure. But this is essentially going to become a medical lab over here, yes. Hi. Been there already. I can't unthink emergency meeting without hooking them up to ender portals. What? Sorry, was that a coherent sentence, or did you make some typos there? Or Dexter's lab. I can't unthink emergency meeting without hooking them up to ender portals. I'm not sure what you're... I don't understand the words that are coming out of your fingers right now. Here I go digging again. Dang it. I always end up digging. I don't need to be digging. Well. Anyway. Yeah, this is gonna be a lab. This is gonna be another lab. Extension to the lab. Because there are things that I have readily available already that require more of a med bay kind of vibe to it, right? Got things like the heart rate monitor and some bottles of pills and stuff like that, right? Those sorts of things. Yeah, they're not going to go into just a regular lab. That would just be silly. That would be silly. So we'll probably put a lab in here. To be fair, yeah, I could also hook around this. Yeah. We're also just gonna do the ceiling. See how far can we get this. You've got a shiny red button and placing it into a glass case. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. Yeah. Dude, I can't remember Dexter's lab. That was frickin' ages ago for me. I think you underestimate how old I am. 100%. My mind goes to Among Us and Dexter's Lab. Yeah, I mean, I get the Among Us reference, right? Because that's recent. Yeah, but as for... Okay, we're gonna just... I guess we just do it to there, just so that the room is a little bit more dynamic. Right. We're still gonna need to take out a fair bit more of this, just so it's not a straight room. That's very important when it comes to things like this. You don't want just straight rooms, even though you know, sometimes labs are literally just rectangular boxes. It just doesn't always look great in Minecraft to just have a rectangular box like that, right? So a lot of times Minecraft forces you to make certain concessions when you are building that aren't necessarily true to life, but if you had to stay, it's like the old thing that we always tend to circle back to is things like people go, oh, your build is just a square, it's just a rectangle. It's like, yeah, that's what a skyscraper is. Go look at most buildings today, right? Especially when you're building modern. But look at most buildings today. They are just squares, right? Most buildings, most rooms are just squares. So, you know, sometimes that just doesn't translate very well to... or, I mean, it does translate to Minecraft. You can just build a square, right? But that doesn't always look good for our little brains. So we have to end up building, you know, slightly different shapes. And that's why it's important to not always just have flat standard square rooms, even though that there's nothing wrong with that. It helps to break it up once in a while. So, for instance, this room has that thing in it to break it up a little bit. But my office is just a square. Technically, this is just a square. Though it has a room off to the side, it's technically just a square room, right? Squares are uncultured. You're uncultured. Your head is a square. I mean, all our heads are squares, but you get my point. Dang it! That is unfortunate. I have to go in there now. Oh, dang you, man! Dang you, bloody! I mean, I could just do that. It's gonna look a little flat on the inside, but honestly, I'm gonna be looking at that inside a lot less than I'm gonna be looking at this inside here. So it's probably for the best if we just did... Oh no, now that is open too. That's okay, whatever. It can be open. So, like that. You move over. Uh-huh. I am just placing all the blocks wrong right now. Okay, leave it like that. I need to clear out my inventory a little bit here. This is getting on. This is, excuse me, my head is a rhombus. I mean, it's just a type of square, isn't it? I mean, parts of it is square, right? Square from the top. So you're not excused. No. One thing I will say about this multi-item sorter, though, is it can be a little annoying sometimes when you forget that the thing is running, which is why I always install a light. But even with the light, I tend to forget sometimes, and then I end up logging out or something, and then boom, I am stuck with a little bit of a cleanup scenario where I have to go through a lot of them to find pieces, blocks and things that are stuck in the system because I went and logged out when I wasn't supposed to. So that's not always great. The difference is rhombuses are cultured. No, that's not right. That's unfair. Also, by the way, it's the... I'm pretty sure the reason why 1.18 isn't performing so well is not only was the lighting system in Minecraft already broken, I think they made it worse. I think something went wrong with the actual lighting engine. That, and so many times during building do I just get blocks that just don't appear for like 10 seconds. They have been placed. It's not a ghost block. It didn't glitch back into my inventory or anything like. It is just, it doesn't appear for 10 seconds. There is something seriously wrong with Minecraft 1.18.1. And like at this point, you know, it gets a little tiring having to deal with all of these things when you're trying to create content based on this game, right? It can get a little annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, so one thing that we're going to need is piping. Now, I'm probably just gonna stick with my classic andesite galvanized steel piping because I feel like that is probably the way to go for the interiors here. I hate ghosts. I haven't played much in 1.18. Yeah, it's really, really annoying. When you're building in creative, in single player, and even on here, like if you're just placing blocks too fast, 10 blocks in a row will just not show up. They'll be there physically. You can't go past them. They're there. They will appear eventually. But it does make it a little difficult to know what you're doing and where you're going with some of it. Okay, so now it would make sense if there was a pipe there, but there's glass. There's pipe there, there's glass. The pipe... Could do a pipe now, that's going to get in the way. So probably makes most sense to have a pipe connect up right there. Right? Yeah, that's probably makes the most sense. So that's my galvanized steel pipe, and then we can put in a, where is it? A valve. Put a valve on the pipe. Are you much of a redstoner? I understand it well enough. I love dabbling in it. I love trying to figure things out, but I'm by no means at any kind of level where I'd be able to come up with much of my own contraptions. I am trying to work on a better version of a stat poker machine, and at some point I will pull Rexstone in to help me, but I kind of want to get like a general design done myself and then have him come in and just be like, nope, you can cut out half of these blocks and compact the whole thing down into like a 9x9 or like a 3x3x3 or something, like I know he probably will end up doing. But I want to try and figure it out myself, because that's the only way that you really learn redstone, right? Is by just brute forcing learning it. It's more of the philosophy of backfilling, right? You push through even if you don't understand something. That's a lot of what tutorials and stuff are about, is even if you follow a redstone tutorial, you don't necessarily know what's going on with it, but you do it because as you learn bits of information, it will backfill until you have a half decent understanding of what it is, right? So polite gravity, no. And then this is -x. I can never remember these sorts of things. So -x, and then style nudge -x. Right. Now, how low can I put this before it goes dark? Let's see. -8. Ah, It doesn't go dork. I'll take it right there then. Stand visible, no, and lock for safety's sake. There we go. Now we've got a valve on the pipe. That's great. Okay, what else are we putting in and around here? There should probably be more pipes there then, if that's the case. So how am I going to do that? Probably have it where it attaches up to something like that. And then you could probably do with one of those. And maybe we just do some of that. So I could do the copper, but I honestly prefer this, and I needed more light in this part of the room anyway. I might look into an armor stand mod. The nudging is very tedious. I mean, yeah, if you can come up with an armor stand mod, dude, you would win the gratitude of many a Minecrafter if you can come up with some way of doing that. I mean, preferably a data pack that just does better than this, because again, mods, you don't really want to have to install mods onto a server when you're playing. Like, data packs are a lot easier to manage server wise. But yeah, I think a lot of people would be most appreciative of you if you manage to come up with something like that. Okay, so we're probably going to need some cameras. We'll put one camera there. We'll put another camera there. I think that should be able to cover the whole room, right? Yeah, if they have like a intertwining thing like this, it could definitely do. So let's put some cameras in this. The jazz. Down there. One is facing forward, so we'll put this one that way. Okay, now we've got security cameras in this room. I should have just stuck with one room and not be running around doing little bits. Oh, I didn't do that much downstairs, to be honest. I really should just do one room at a time. But it's okay. So we've kind of discussed that this is also going to get opened up, which is at least that. I mean, that's also technically progress for today. Go away with your spam calls. Leave me alone. I don't want it. I don't want to buy anything. Leave me alone. What else do we have? We still need to put that into something. That can go on the desk. That's going to go into the medical room. That's going to need like a whole body. You know, there is one thing that I probably should want to try and do. Can I? Let me just see here. I can do it with gold, can't I? Let me just see. So that, and doesn't really matter, does it? That, and we have gold pants, yes. Let me just see if this actually turns into what is it again? Hazmat. I can't even remember what it's supposed to be called. We're gonna need to go upstairs and look at it. And I can't remember which armors you can do it with, but I'm gonna have a look-see now. I mean, it's technically, we're coming towards the end of this live stream. I'm gonna have to need to go soon anyway. Just a little too full. Okay, so it does say chest plate, boots, so I'm assuming that's leggings, and that's helmet. Okay, so it is just the same. It is just the same. Sweet, 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 sweet. Yeah. just gonna break back in here and I'm gonna pull out my ID card right now. That's just too much effort. Too much effort. So yeah, we need to just do, let's see if this works. Hazmat? No, you can't do it with gold. Pretty sure you can do it with leather, but maybe you can also do it with iron? Oh, I don't have any of those. Let's just double check leather then, I guess. No, see, that wouldn't. Hazmat, chest. Hazmat chest plate? Nope. Okay, so it is iron. You have to do it with iron, I think. Okay, well then I need to make some freaking iron armor. I need 2 sets of it, because I want at least 2 hazmat suits up in this place. So let's just put some of these things away so I actually have space to work with. Yeah, there's enough space there. Okay, so half of that should be enough for all of these things. 2 helmets, 2 pants, 2 chest plates, and 2 boots. There we go. Okay, let's just copy that. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I think this might be the last effort for today. And then tomorrow we're gonna have a little look at the newest snapshots. I want to go and have a look at the ancient cities, have a little chat about them, see what everyone thinks. There's some good stuff there. There's also a few things that I don't necessarily agree with, but that's just my own opinion probably. I don't know. Could make for an interesting conversation, so you guys should definitely swing by tomorrow and see what that's all about, right? And for anyone watching in the future, that it would have already passed, so go check out the other live stream if you're interested in what that conversation was about, because it'll have been happened and didn't already. So we're gonna pretend like there's glass cases here that we can put these things into. So, booty for you, booty for you, pant, jacket. I don't know why we even have the pant, because you can't even see the pant underneath everything else. Yeah, you genuinely can't see the pants underneath everything else. This does make me feel like it's not going to work. I'm probably gonna need to nudge these things over a little bit or something. But I think I'm gonna leave it here, because yeah, this live stream has gone on long enough and I am expecting some people in 5 minutes. I'm surprised they're not here yet anyway, so we're just gonna leave it there. And I think we had a good chat. We made some decent progress. I'll do some more decorating off camera, but we talked about a lot of interesting things relating to interior design. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So Donator, thank you for hanging out. Thanks to everyone for watching. I mean, special thanks to Donator for being extra chatty today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to leave it a like. Live streams don't get enough love. Leave a comment in the future if there's anything that you want to tell me about this live stream, any comment you want to make. And I'm not even going to say subscribe because everyone that's here is already subscribed. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day and see ya.